So today I have another whole series of books that I'm gonna do instead of like every single one of them. Today I'm going to do the Clique series, and let me get the first book because I've got them like all in a pile and I don't want them all to fall. Whoa. Okay. So this is the first book, and this is like the poster book, I guess. It's like the main book, and it's called The Clique. And this is a very popular series, and I decided to do this because a lot of like younger, or not younger people, but like middle school girls have requested for me to do books that they would like to read, because some of the books that I review are a little bit more mature than they would really want to read about. And so I thought that this was a great series because this was my all-time favorite series in middle school, and the author Lacey Harrison still writes them. The series is still going on, but I don't. The last time I read one was, I think, in like March or something. I think I read it over spring break, and I was like, okay, enough is enough. Like, I need to let go of this series. But I read this like starting in like 7th grade, and I read it all the way through 7th grade and 8th grade and even into freshman year. So this is a great series because it's not like dumbed down so that people are like, okay, this is so dumb, but on the other hand, it's not like crazy inappropriate or violent or anything. So yeah, as basically the title kind of says it all. The book is about a clique, a group of girls that are in a posse or whatever. They're really exclusive, and they call themselves the Pretty Committee, which I think is really funny. And it's 4 girls to start out with. There's Massey, and she's like the queen bee, and she's kind of the main character throughout all these books. And then there's her sidekick, or beta, Alicia, who is like, all of these girls are like crazy pretty and crazy rich, and crazy popular. And then there's Alicia, who's apparently she's really, really pretty. So, and then there's Dylan, who's the funny one, and she's always concerned about her weight. And then there's Kristen, the sporty one. And then this new girl comes into town named Claire, who moves in from Florida and ends up living in Massey's guest house. Because, she has like a huge house, and like there's a guest house on her property. And so the first couple books are about Claire's adjusting to the Pretty Committee, and the books switch points of view. Basically, it's Claire and Massey, and I don't know, they're like really into fashion, and I don't know, they're really mean. And Massey and Alicia have these really good disses. I should have picked one out. They're really funny. So, yeah, it's basically just, they have all these funny situations, that they're in. They're like, there's one where, Alicia, like, goes off and forms her own rival clique, and they have, like, a war. That actually happens a couple times, which is funny. And, there's one where Alicia's cousin comes in from Spain and like steals all of their crushes. Because they have like these guys that they like, obviously. And I don't know, I just love this series. There's a little bit of controversy over them because they're basically about girls who are really, really mean and about how fabulous their lives are, which isn't a great message, but it's like, okay, you're not going to go out and do that stuff. Like, I don't think. I read them, and I didn't do that. And I know a ton of girls who read these books and turned out to be okay people. But my library at my old school, or at my school, I don't know, I said my old school, didn't carry the series, so I don't know. The author is so clever. I actually used to read her blog. Her name is Lacey Harrison. I don't know if she still does that blog, but she's really funny, and like I really respect her and think she's a great author, and they're really clever titles. And Lacey Harrison also did like a summer series where over the summer between 7th grade and 8th grade they like all of the different girls had their own summer adventures and stuff. And so she did little mini books about them. This is Kristen's, this is Alicia's, and this is Massey's. I had Dylan and Claire's, but I don't know where they went. But I read them. Like I don't know where they went. The other thing that it just like doesn't make sense is that it's not plausible that they're in 7th grade because they're supposedly in 7th grade and they're supposedly 12. It's like, and I don't know, they're like, their parents give them like a credit card with $1 million max on it, and they're like, and they are like, I don't know, taking like shopping sprees to New York City for the day, and it's like, that's not, I don't know, and they'll like, I even think that they start drinking in one of these books, and it's like, it's not even, that doesn't make sense. And they never have a birthday either, so all of them are supposedly still 12, even into 8th grade, and I don't know if they've gone into 9th grade yet, but, I should probably check on that. But I'm not saying that you should act like this, like the girls do in this book, but it's just funny, and it's entertaining, and, you know, like, that's why you read, to read a good story. So, anyways, I hope that you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you later.